Hey, yo, so you cut the fucking bricks off someone, and what I mean by that is your cutoff game is so sharp, so strong, that you cut a motherfucker off before they even had the chance to try and play you. And this person is somebody who likes to play games. This person is highly manipulative. This person likes to think of themselves as like devious, but this person can do no wrong, right? And so this person made a very bad mistake, and that was assuming A, that you were an easy target, and B, that you were gullible like everyone else that they've ever preyed on, but C, and probably the most important, that you're like everyone else. You see, this person didn't realize that over the years, God had sharpened your sense of discernment. You could smell bullshit from 100 miles away. It was 101, and we got 222 on the dash. I know I just said that in my last video, but it's still here, so fuck it. 111. This person misunderstood how little games you play, how low your tolerance for bullshit is, and your ability to sense people's true intentions and motives from the very beginning. And so I have a feeling that this person, while they interacted with you, they always put on like a nice friendly mask, right? A very flattery kind of flirty mask. And this person usually gets away with that. Usually people fall for that. And so this person figured that they had like ensnared you in their trap, and they thought that the charm was working the way that they wanted it to, that they needed it to. I just realized that shit was blowing the whole time. 222. But so, like I said, you're adept. You are an expert when it comes to analyzing people, body language, 234, and motive. Your level of intuition and discernment is of the highest caliber. If something feels off, even in the slightest, you're going to make it known, and you're going to distance yourself. And so you're the type of person that if you're going to be open, cool, calm, whatever, with everybody, but then as soon as you feel something is wrong, they could go from being this close to you fucking far as hell away. And they feel that distance immediately, because you're not just one to put people at a distance, you're one to withhold your energy completely. And so when you cut someone off, oh God, they feel it immediately. Your energy is gone, your presence in their life is gone. 333, you snatch every ounce of yourself and being out of their life, and they go back to being an extra in the set of your movie, right? But this person is used to playing games with people. This person is used to playing with people's emotions, or just manipulating them into getting what they want, manipulating them to get into bed. Like this, it gives kind of like player energy, like promiscuous type energy. Yeah. The way all these cars just started driving by. This person really thought that they were going to be able to pull the wool over your eyes, and that they would basically have you. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. You're a catch. Whether you believe it or not is a whole different story. But you are top tier 444. Like I said, you're somebody who's been honed over the years. You're somebody who's leveled up, fallen back down, and leveled up again. You stand back up, polish it off, bam, you're in the making, right? So you are being looked at by a lot of people right now. There are a lot of people that want to be in your energy. There are a lot of people that want to be with you. You already know what I mean, right? There are a lot of people that would want to be in a relationship with you because you are magnetic right now. You are giving off that energy, right? This person thought they were slick. This person thought they could pull that fast one. But what they didn't realize is that from the second they entered frame, from the second they entered your life, in whatever way it was, you are studying and analyzing them. So this message is definitely for you, 555. If you are that highly analytical, I just got a notification, highly analytical think tank type person, where when you meet someone, you start studying them. You start studying their body language, their thought patterns, like what they think about certain stuff, what they like you just start studying their being, right? And you look for, I don't want to say imperfections, you look for chinks in the mask, right? Like this person says that this is who they are, but you're just compiling data, and then red flags start hitting and you're like, something's not right about this person. Because God doesn't immediately, right? Sometimes God will be like, hey, stay away from that person. But I feel like, especially with this person, God was like, you know what? I need to test them. I need to see if their level of discernment is where I think it is, where I know it should be. And so I'm gonna put this right here, right? I'm gonna let them feel out the vibes for themselves, 707, and we're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna see what they do with this situation. Past flying colors, let me tell you, past with flying colors. And so immediately you didn't get that fucking urge because you were still in that investigative process. You were still in that, let me feel out this person. Let me see what this person is about. And I feel like it just wasn't too long before you were like, nah, I'm not fucking with that. You could have been low key, like kind of, sort of, maybe potentially entertaining the situation at a little bit. Or like, you're the type of person that maybe you tend to not let people all the way in anyway. You tend to keep them kind of at an arm's length until you can decipher, until you can decide, 808, whether or not you want to let them in closer to you. And this person didn't even make it past the first gate. They didn't make it past the first speed bump, past the first checkpoint. Like, they were stopped directly in their tracks. Your cutoff game is undeniably strong, bro. Your cutoff game is top tier, and they learned it the hard way. And now they're sitting there and they're like, fuck, maybe I should have never even tried that because of how this person is. Now I'm completely like cut off. Now I'm completely out of the box where I used to be, and they miss being in that space. But this is like, damn, like they fucked up, and they know they fucked up. And so this person could have like lied to you, and then you caught in on the lie. Or this person could have just been doing things that you peeped, and you're just like, nah, I don't fuck with that. Like that's not for me. Like that's not something that I want in my energy, right? Because you do hold yourself to that level. Like you're definitely somebody that you analyze things, right? You see things, people, places, and you're like, I do or don't want that in my energy. Like this is detrimental, or it will be detrimental to my, I was about to say health, wealth, and abundance, but I was gonna say physical, mental, or spiritual health. You'll cut someone off in a heartbeat. You'll cut a situation off. I also feel like if you feel like people's values don't align with yours, 1010, that you're quick to cut someone off as well. I got 221 over here and then 155 over here. So it kind of looks like mirrored. So this person could have been trying to mirror your energy. So like however you tend to act, I feel like this person was trying to kind of like mimic that again in order to like try to like lure you in to their web. Is 100% giving the energy of they were definitely trying to put on a mask. And this person, I was gonna say they're good, but they're really not. They're semi-decent at masking intention. And they're semi-decent at 1111 seeming genuine. And so that might have been the only holdup within this person, within dealing with this person, is that you physically, excuse me, were seeing it and you were like, this person seems genuine at first. But then you're just like looking at shit and you're like, hold up, like something's not adding up. But it feels genuine, but something's not adding up. Nah, I'm good on that. Like this gives the energy of you're somebody that you've been put in too many situations where your intuition was trying to tell you something and you basically like gaslit yourself into feeling 1212, like the feeling you were getting wasn't factual. And so now this gives the energy of you are fully surrendered to like your intuition. And if your intuition goes off about anything, the smallest little flag gets thrown up by your intuition, you're running with that. No ifs, ands, or buts. Like, I don't care. If it rubs you the wrong way in the slightest bit, nope, done, gone. That's the type of energy that I get from you. Because like I said, you've been put in all those situations so many times that now you know it's not worth ignoring your intuition. Like God has drilled it into you enough that ignoring your intuition is a no-go in any way, shape, or form. It could be about the smallest thing, like, oh, 1313, maybe I shouldn't go to that restaurant, or maybe like you know to the max now that you have to trust your intuition, bro. This person is sap. I don't know, do y'all say sap? Sit and sap? Like in Virginia, when I was growing up, like when I was in high school or like a little bit after high school, like sit and sap, that was a thing. Like that was slang. Like basically like they're shit out of luck. They're just sitting there like they're bored, they're like upset, like if you were younger and your parents were like, oh, we're gonna go to like the amusement park, or we're gonna go to Ocean Breeze if you're in the 757, right? And you get all excited and shit, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're not going. Then you're just sitting in your room, you're sitting sap, bro. You're just like, that's what it feels like is coming through for their energy. They're just sap as a bitch right now. They're so upset. I'm also seeing somebody like they're sitting across from you and you both have playing cards in your hand, and this person is teeing up for what they think is the win. And basically, they end up playing cards that fuck them over highly 15-15. And so it's giving the energy of they are fully aware that they fucked themselves. Like they played themselves out of your life. Hold up, eyelash trouble. I know there's going to be a few of you, or more than a few of you, that were like, oh my God, we just touched our eye at the same time. I was just pulling an eyelash out of my eye. Good, then we can make a wish together. All right, ready? 1, 2. Damn, my face is greasy as a bitch, though. Why didn't y'all tell me? Stop fucking playing with me. I mean, I guess better a little oily than dry as fuck, right? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this person likes to try to appear deep, but they're actually a very shallow person, a very superficial person. This person, yeah, this person dead ass thought that they could try and mimic the light. This feels like somebody that was in like, that's kind of in like karmic energy, or like a lower, darker energy, or like potentially devil energy, right? Because they did think that they were going to get over on you. They did think that they were going to deceive you, and they were actively trying to deceive you. And so, yeah, you passed that test. You bossed up big time. And the reason why I said that it was like devil energy is because this tattoo is starting to itch. And like I said, that kind of stuff is on par with when this tattoo starts itching for me. This person is big mad. Yeah, they big mad? Big mad. I don't know if you ever heard the song Big Mad by Caitlyn. I think I said that shit in one of my other songs. Caitlyn, K-V-T-L-I-N. She's a rapper. If you don't listen to her music, then what are you even doing, bro? Popping big tags. All white Rover, yeah, with that. Yeah, she's, yeah. But it's giving the energy of this person is big mad now because they fucked up, and they know they fucked up. Like, they had the chance to try to come forward like in a straightforward manner, but instead they wanted to be deceitful. They wanted to try and slither around and play some games, but nah, 18, it didn't work like that. And so, like I said, if this message is for you, then your cutoff game is strong. And if you just cut the bricks off someone, if you just cut somebody off cold as fuck like a G, then this message is for you. And they are big fucking mad about it. They are big salty about it. They are not happy at all. They're kind of actually down in the dumps. And I'm not telling you that so you could celebrate their self-inflicted misfortune. I'm just letting you know because that's my job. Okay. I get the message. I put the message. I get it. Well, usually I get it. I write it down. I sit on it. Then I put it out. Yeah. You don't have time for any games. You're on the up and up. You got good energy. Like we were just talking about that. You have good energy. So like, keep doing you, keep bossing up, keep following your intuition, and you're cold as fuck. You're cold as fuck. You're cold as fuck, but you're hot as fuck. Like, how does that even work, bro? How does that even work? But much love to everybody as always, and I hope y'all have a blessed day.